So yeah, I noticed something while playing Mass Effect yesterday for about 4 hours. I have noticed something, and that is that this game is way too sophisticated for the new generation of gamers. It truly is. Because honestly, your regular Fortnite guy wouldn't even understand this game, I think. Because the dialogue is very deep, has multiple layers. They use a lot of eloquent words, difficult words. It's not even difficult, but they are difficult these days. In their speech and in these notes we find. So half of it probably wouldn't even be understood by a regular guy these days. And that is good. That is very good. Because this actually helps you to become a better person. Because I always said back in the days, gaming or games do make you a better person. For example, for me, they helped me actually to learn the English language. See, it didn't work, but because I'm not a native speaker, if you might have noticed. I'm from Europe, Germany. And I learned most of my English speaking practice by playing Counter-Strike and talking shit on other players in my team in chat, like voice chat, right? But that's also how I learned the language, or like parts of it. I like to speak it better, I should say, and also understand it better, because the games were English, people were talking English, so you kind of had to, right? Unless you're from Russia, because then you don't care for some reason. But it's just one part of it. This is also where I learned all these difficult words, right? And like, for example, if we look here in the codex, right? Where was it? I think I don't know, this is not even that difficult, I think, but I was thinking yesterday, some of these, for example, in here, with the, what the name is, Krogan, right, the Krogan. But it took development of the genophage bioweapon to end the war. There were decades of unrest afterwards. Rogue warlords and holdout groups of insurgents refused to surrender or disappeared into the frontier systems to become pirates. The regular Fortnite guy doesn't even understand what this means, right? Like the whole text on here. And this isn't even that crazy. Not even that high level, but these days it is. That's the sad part. Back in the days, this would have been a normal conversation with someone, right? But
Pharos is a habitable world in the Attican Beta cluster. 2/3 of the habitable surface is covered with the ruins of a crumbling Prothean megatropolis. In the millennia since the Prothean extinction, the ruins have been repeatedly picked over by looters many times. Pharos was considered a poor prospect for colonization, as little open ground remains for agriculture. The only sizable freshwater sources are the poles, which are tapped by the decaying Prothean aqueduct systems. The dead cities, while in good condition considering their antiquity, are of uncertain stability. Ground level is congested by a dozen meters of fallen debris, and the air is fouled by dust.
Yeah.
In 2178, the Human Exogeny Corporation announced its intention to place a permanent colony on Pharos to thoroughly explore the ruins. The pioneer settlement was placed on the upper levels of several intact skyscrapers, using the surviving Prothean aqueducts and rooftop hydroponic gardens to support the population.
yes, see, now give this to a regular, I don't know, 15-year-old Fortnite player these days. Wouldn't even understand what it means or what it's about. And us back in the days playing these games, we might have not understand fully what the implications are of something like that. Colonization of such a planet, for example. But at least we knew what the words mean. Because recently I saw someone posted, because Fortnite has this Simpsons event right now, where you can play as Simpsons and or cartoon cel shading look. And someone tweeted, "This is peak gaming." I'm more and more becoming the... You remember from Gran Torino, the movie? forgot his name, sadly, the actor, at the end when he's just consistently annoyed at the youth. Maybe I'm just getting old, I don't know. It's just consistently like I see this Fortnite trash and I'm thinking, how are you entertained by this slop? I think the same when I see Mr. Beast, right, in his videos. Now he's filling a niche and it works for him and that's fine, right? I'm not even blaming him. But I'm blaming the people that watch this degenerate slop that he's putting out. And reality TV and all that trash. Why do you feed your mind with this irrelevant bullshit? That's what I'm wondering. Why do you ruin your own mind with this? Same with TikTok. It completely ruins your entire attention span. Right? We know this. It's been proven. I don't have any social media on my phone. Only Telegram to be in contact with people. That's the only thing. It's literally the only thing. I do have a TikTok where I sometimes actually don't upload anything anymore there. I did upload some shorts, but fuck shorts. Shorts are another problem in my eyes. I mean, later when you're like have a bigger channel, then it could be interesting to get for more people to see it, but I think it just attracts people with low attention spans and just not the right people you can talk about these deep topics with what you do on this channel, right? So that's why I decided to upload only my long form VODs and the live streams. So the shortest video you will find on here is about an hour long, right? And that's fine. I might not have 1 million viewers, but it's fine. I think eventually I will, because I think people are actually waking up to this. More and more people are just pissed by social media and how stupid it is. And the same is true for games. They got consistently worse over the last 20 years. And they got a lot dumber, especially. Like a lot dumber. In even just the words they were using. Now, not every game has to be like Mass Effect, right? Because it doesn't have these kind of deep topics. That's so fine, but it is definitely noticeable. It's a noticeable trend in my eyes. And it's a bad one at that. Matter what.
Noveria is a cool, rocky world with most of its hydrosphere locked up in massive glaciers. A privately chartered colony world, the planet is owned by the Noveria Development Corporation Holding Company. The NDC is funded by investment capital from 24 high-technology development firms and administrated by an executive board representing their interests. The investors built remote hot labs in isolated locations across Noveria's surface. These facilities are used for research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere, as Noveria is technically not part of Citadel space and therefore exempt from council law. By special arrangement, Citadel's special tactics and reconnaissance agents have been granted extraterritorial privileges, but it remains to be seen how committed the executive board is to that principle. Given its unique situation, it is understandable that Noveria is often implicated in all manner of wild conspiracy theories.
Well, you know how it is. There is a saying, right? Between a conspiracy theory and the truth is only about 3 to 4 years. Which has been consistently true in real life. Literally every conspiracy theory has become true so far, the most recent one being chemtrails, right? Which has now been confirmed, that they are changing the weather, and or maybe, don't know exactly what it is in these planes, but there are planes flying across that spray some sort of chemicals. It has literally been confirmed just a few days ago. Another conspiracy theory that has been proven correct. Same happened with COVID, right? But people just cannot fathom that things are that big. I think that's the main problem. They're like, no, it can't be that big. Because then the entire government would need to be involved. And thousands of people sort of lying about it. But it's been true every time. I wonder when people will actually just wake up and start to believe it. Anyway, outside of all this, But I like to talk about these topics, man. Metal Gear Solid, when we played this, you remember, guys, we were talking shit on the Shadow Government for hours. But for this game, I mean, I feel like we only just started the game. It's 4 hours in, but we only just got into it.
You can keep the Presidium. This is where the action is.
But it's covering a lot of these topics as well, I think.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Well, if you have any.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Non-human armors. What is that? Liberator 2. Oh, I could buy this. Light armor. I have mediums. Why would I buy any of this shit? Bruh. Upper wards? Wait. Did I walk past this? How? Where was then? This office. Oh wait. Oh, it's on the other side. I read this map entirely wrong. Okay. Nice. Nice. Doo-doo. Upper wards, we go there later, I think. I feel like.
Looks like it's shut down.
Fist knows we're coming.
Oh.
Take cover!
Yeah, you can't shoot for this, apparently. Can this cannot overheat? That's insane. Broken bouncer. Wrong gun. There we go. Come on! You do need to run right through that. Come on! Are you shooting that? Guys just standing there doing nothing. I like it. Also,
Think we got him, Commander.
what about the Citadel security? I just don't care that there's a huge shootout down here. Just don't give a fuck. Do we go to Fist first? I kind of want to get to Jorah's Den. Yes. Needs to be on another level for now. Alright. Let's see then. Oh, he seems friendly.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Never mind.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
I like that.
I would have never thought of that.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Yeah, thank you. Paragon +2, I don't know what that means. If you can, you always want to go with the diplomatic solution. Take all! Actually, let me just briefly get some. Although I can highly not recommend that. Eating while gaming is not a good idea.
CSEC always turned a blind eye to what went on in here. I think Fist was paying someone else.
See, it just answered my question because I was thinking why nobody's.
Smell that? Fresh blood mixed with stale booze.
Well, nobody was coming to stale booze. Okay. This guy's tanking. Yeah, need something else. This guy just eating sniper shots. What the hell? Doesn't Oh, he died. What the hell? There's not grenades. Don't die on me, lady.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
Oh,
He's lying.
You've got 3 seconds to come clean. Then I start shooting.
The Quarian isn't here. Said you'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Impossible. The Shadow Broker only works through his agents.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Give me the location. Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
I didn't even know that was Fist. But alright.
Am I supposed to just forget your part in all this?
Hey, I came clean. I told you about the meeting. Besides, I've got my own problems now. The Shadow Broker wants me dead. I have to disappear. Forget about me. I'm a ghost.
I would like to have him arrested, but that's not an option apparently, huh?
You're not my concern.
Don't worry, you'll never see me again.
Well, where am I supposed to go? What? The alley. What alley? What alley? Oh, I'm stuck. I know what alley I'm supposed to get to, but I didn't. Oh, there's enemies, isn't there? Got disintegrated.
Area secured.
What's that? What's this thing? Oh, that was a mistake, huh? I guess.
Think we're good, Commander.
Think so. T. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. What alley? Says LA. Let's go to the upper worlds. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Oh. Damn! Guys got destroyed. What? What are you doing, buddy?
Need some help here.
Whoops! That's safe. Oh, okay. Well, shit, I guess. Well, shit. I have to run all the way again. It's fine. What was this red? Get wrecked, son. And my friend is almost dead. But I don't have an actual healer with me, do I? Yeah, I do not. Will I use this thing again? There we go. Medigel.
Did you bring it?
Can I skip this?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here.
I guess not.
Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
There's something about Talizora. Is that the name? What the? What's the damage?
Fist set me up.
Okay.
I knew I couldn't trust him.
I somehow won this already.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help.
Talizora
Who are
Nararaya.
you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
The ambassador's office. It's safe there. He'll want to see this anyway.
So is she a Geth? Because she looks somewhat
You're not
human.
making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many...
Who's this? Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
You wanted proof Saren's a traitor. This is it.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Talizora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
Yeah, one of these.
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
But we did.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited
I actually like this rite of passage, to be honest.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
So the Quarians, oh yeah, they were the ones that created that AI that eventually then turned on them, which is the Geth. Okay, I was just making the connection.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more.
But do you always think of
Saren
weapons
wasn't
first?
working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago.
Like the Protheans.
The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
I see.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are basically a hyper-advanced AI people who want. Pinnacle of non-organic life, as she says. And Saren wants to bring them back as the Geth. But why? To take over the universe?
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her, the Quarian?
My name is Tali.
Good point.
You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this?
I like her.
Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Alright. Oh, she's all tech strength, huh? Sure, let's try this. But we can't give up on our lady. We have a lady squad now, huh? It's fine. Wait, why are we sitting? Kneeling, rather. What's happening?
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
So much empty space. 1,000 of my people could live here and hardly even see each other.
She has a massive thigh gap, doesn't she? Sorry. Right, squad. Oh, we have points again. I actually want this. Why can't I not do this? Oh, 7 points in assault rifle. Alright. Nice. Yeah, give me sniper rifle. Sure. And it's basically tankiness. Ashley. Nice, that's good. Never use these. Just make them more tanky. Yeah, I mean... We don't have a healer now though, which is shitty. Tali Zora Naraya. You can't toggle helmet on her. I want to see it. Electronics. Shield capacity by 30. That's pretty good. What is this? Attack resistance by 10. Shield capacity. Sure. Sounds good. Basic robotic enemies berserk, so they will attack anything nearby. Oh. How do I unlock this? Description 7. Maybe you should go with this, huh? Damping. Explosion rate of attack proximity map. Pretty good. A little bit of basic armor. Sabotage. Yeah, I should actually use this stuff more often, huh? Damping. What was that again? Oh yeah. Advanced overload. Overlord. Alright, I like it. Oh yeah, we have so much shit, don't we? High caliber barrel. Oh, recover that. Wait, squad? No. Equipment trigger. Have any good sniper rifles? No, it's just have this pistol. Edge. Strike. Ah. Damn. These are ass. We trash all of them. Useless. Sort of this, which I can't use. A bit annoying. Alright. Non-console races. Pilgrimage. We talked about this already. Oh. Alright. So. Avina. And the tower, right? We're supposed to meet him. If I know correctly. But wait! We also had side quests going. Compose request. Return to Fist's office. Yeah. Talk with him if you meet again. What? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, let's actually go back into this thing again. Wait, am I even going? Why am I here, by the way? Ward success, that's where I need to go. Come on, why are you stuck, brother? Alright. Ramesh Bhatia.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time? Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
What is it?
What do you need?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime.
Wait, the 212? Your wife was serviceman Nirali Bhatia. I'm Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. I served in her unit.
Chief Williams, it is a pleasure. Nirali spoke of you with great respect.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Mr. Bhatia. Nirali was a good woman. What can we do for you?
I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this.
Yeah.
Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral and the respect she deserves.
Absolutely. But we might have to look into this later. With urgent matters to take care of. Ward locations. Chorus Den, I believe. Right? Gentlemen's Club in the Walls. A gentleman. Yeah, that's weird. Wait. That's the upper walls. No, no, hold on. Come on, this guy can sprint for like 2 seconds. Where did you all come from? Oh, I see it. That's why it's a gentleman's club. That's interesting. Interesting design there. At the front. Not bad actually, is it? See, back in the days, games were made for gamers, for men. Sorry, Trivali. Didn't even see it. It's so small. I should make this bigger. Nice to have unique conversations depending on the companion you have. Oh, I didn't even think about it, but yeah, of course. Of course.
A million light years from where humanity began, and we walk into a bar filled with men drooling over half-naked women shaking their asses on a stage. We can't decide if that's funny or sad.
Ah, woman, it's nature, you know. It's not like you would complain about this if your husband would want to see you like that, right? Men like to look at hot chicks. It's not rocket science, alright? Nice. Okay. Relax. What does sit forward do? The hell? This just changes how I see this, huh? Okay. Reminds me of GTA. Doesn't GTA also have this? I think. Anyway, thank you for your time, lady.
You think it's expensive to live here? You can keep the Presidium. This is where the action is.
What do you have to say about it?
Dancers are highly respected among my people, but I get the feeling these women are not held in high esteem.
It's true, they're not.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
Jenna!
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with CSEC.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's
now,
a system.
If you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Charming girl.
Wait, judging by what you're wearing, this is exactly what you paid for. You paid for.
I'm busy. The other waitresses can help you.
A lot of traffic here. How fast do you think those cars are going?
What are you talking about?
I got business here, but not with you.
All right.
Commander. What do you want?
I'm here on Shaira's behalf. Your lies are hurting her.
Good. The lies have been killing me for days. I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn
it's this.
that helps me forget it.
Then why create rumors and lies about this woman?
Because she rejected me. Me!
Oh,
Septima
really?
Soraka,
It's just
General
insecure?
of the Turian fleet.
This little ego is hurt. You're pathetic. That's actually what I should be saying.
Is she really worth it? There must be other women.
It's not just any woman I want. It's
Oh,
her, and her alone.
Simping.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
I assume the grayed out ones are not good? Oh, I can't even do it.
Enjoy your drink, General.
Yeah, off you go. See you later, kid.
I don't feel right just leaving like this.
Don't waste your time, kid. Run away now while you still can.
You need to start acting like a general if you want to beat this.
I spent all my life acting like a general, and what did it get me? Huh? No, those days are over. I'll just be what I am. A tired, lonely, worn-out soldier.
You're a damn general. Quit your whining.
Exactly.
Ha! You got balls, kid. There are only 5 people in this damn galaxy who talk to me like that. So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
It would be more productive than sitting here.
I like it.
Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort.
That's not what I was saying.
If she won't have me back.
I was actually just saying, just quit the whining, move on, get someone else. She doesn't want you. Get your man card back. And stop simping over this woman. Those options require Paragon or Renegade points. Oh, I see. My charm didn't do it then, huh? That makes sense, okay.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right. I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or 2. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
Sure.
What do you want me to do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why would he think such a thing?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zoltan. He's an Elcor diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself.
It isn't even about being a general, it's just being a man. Honestly. Like, he was rejected by this one woman, and then he's been sitting in this strip club the entire time, drinking alcohol, whining about how this one woman rejected his ass. What a weak simp. Come on. Get your balls back. Move on. What the hell?
Go away. let me
drink in peace. Yeah, you do you, buddy. Didn't I do this already? Apparently I didn't.
I love this place. The crowds, the action. It's great.
You think it's expensive to live here?
You wanna live in the strip club or what? What are you saying? Also, welcome back, by the way. Trival. Is it Trival? Is it Trival, I think. Right? Panakis, welcome! Welcome back while we are in this gentleman's club. Just enjoying ourselves. Wait, can we talk to her again?
Not now, I'm busy.
Alright, cool. I have so many side quests. How do I see which one are done? Upper wards. Okay. I don't know. Cool. That's my element. Yeah, alright. Since it's, if this is your element, then you'll probably enjoy this. The lap dance. While we're just chilling here. That's not a lap dance. But it's always these. What are the names? That species name again? Asari, right? I mean, they apparently are not promiscuous because it's a rumor. They say, but they kind of are, aren't they? So I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe the rumors are true.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
I see.
Are you talking to me?
Are you retarded? Come on,
Push
of
it
course.
off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they could run the place.
That was odd. What was he trying to tell us?
It was obvious.
I guess we'd better go find out.
Is Shepard one of these guys who actually you have to speak out things for him to understand it? Because that was very obvious what he was on about. I think. I am supposed to find someone here. Emily Wong. Right. Wong. Bloom. What's this? Presidium. Okay, I gotta go there later. There she is. It's Wong.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist.
How does everyone know about this already?
I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist's files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What is the blue thing? I can offer more?
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are.
Wait, I already get
Now,
this.
if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
You gave me money in advance? What the? Well, I'll take it. I can't believe you turned back so I could see the lap there. It's amazing. Of course! Why not? I can't leave my guys hanging. Gotcha! Alright. Journal. We did the... Oh yeah, Rita's sister. That's in CSEC Academy. Right? What was this? Embassy Lounge on the Presidium. The Presidium was right here, wasn't it? I think.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Mm-hmm. Of course. Anyone surprised by this?
So how are you liking your posting at the academy?
It's good. Busy, though. I can't believe how many people you get coming in from the wards.
Is this?
Yeah, it's the busiest station on the Citadel.
Dignisoul.
You'll never get bored.
Looks like they bounced their signal off a relay. I'll trace a new signal.
Oh, this was this other
You can keep the Presidium. This is where the action
side
is.
quest. Yeah. There's so many quests. I don't even know what I'm doing. Wait. Oh, I'm in Flux and Waltz. It's not even the Presidium. I'm in the Flux.
My people are wanderers, not military leaders. All this fighting seems strange. It must be more familiar for you, Chief Williams.
Trying to take down a rogue Spectre and his army of synthetics? No, they didn't cover this in basic.
True. There's lots of running happening. What's this? Oh yeah. Oh, I know that. Embassy Lounge, there it is. Bank. And we gotta talk to everyone, huh? Yeah. Bunch of quests.
I've
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the enkindlers to be spread.
I like this.
Do you desire to learn of the enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
What's going on here?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the enkindlers.
Enkindlers.
Who are the enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans.
Oh.
They are the true creators of this one's people. The enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Speech. This one's.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Well, I see his point, but laws are laws, you know?
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
I can understand that, but, you know.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation.
This one would be most grateful for the assistance. Please let this one know if success is achieved.
I like how they speak.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
I see.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
I mean, I'll be honest, I actually agree with the CSEC officer here. It's not smart enough. Kinda want to see what... Was that an option? I didn't even see it. Shit! It's not smart enough. But I actually kind of agree with this because the main idea of the Citadel is that it is a place for all races, for all religions, for all people to be there. But if you start preaching your religion there, or any religion, then all other religions want to come there as well, and then, you know, it just breeds chaos. So if they want to keep this as this free space where everyone can come in, and everyone is welcome, and there is no sort of thing necessary, then that's great. But then again, the whole permit thing is bullshit. You would just completely rule out any sort of preaching on the Citadel, I think. At least in the ring. Maybe in the vaults, that's fine, but...
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Okay, so I can talk back and forth, basically.
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
I can't do the other ones. It's bad. There's trouble anyway. Yeah, I would go with this. I don't want to buy it.
I'll be back.
This one will continue to spread its message.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
The CSEC officer is just doing his job. You're causing trouble.
This one is too humble to suggest that the CSEC officer is personally biased. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
The intent is irrelevant if the action or the result of it still causes trouble. Wasn't it the path to hell is paved with good intentions? So intent doesn't matter. It's the outcome.
I'll be back.
I can't solve this right now.
This one will continue to spread its message.
It might just get you arrested. So, I don't know. Anyway, this is actually not where I want to go at all. Wait, is this? Yeah, it is. Do I have to go all the way around? Sheep. Okay. I wish our shepherd would be able to run for more than 2 seconds. He's in absolute shit shape. Being honest. Like, I guess you can just pull out your weapon anywhere and just start shooting people. That's kind of funny. This is even allowed. So I would have imagined on the Citadel you're not really allowed to carry weapons. But apparently you are. Oops.
Huddle up!
What? Hello! Hello!
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard.
Oh, that's him.
Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You're studying her injuries to learn more about Geth weaponry.
The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
Yes, but that is still Mr. Bhatia's decision, isn't it? As her husband.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
I do, and you're wrong.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I'm out there fighting to stop crap like this.
Good point.
All right, Commander.
I didn't know why he went so angry.
You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Good. Exactly how it should be, because that is custody of her husband, not yours, bitch. All right. What you got?
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Sure.
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
We talked about all this. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
So long, Commander.
So
Have
long.
a pleasant day.
Yeah. CSEC HQ. Oh, it's this guy. Talk. Yeah. There you go. Doo-dum. Talk to him, then we move up. Damn. What's running around for these quests?
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Samesh, I don't know if this helps, but your wife, Nirali, loved you very much. She missed your cooking, and she played recordings of you every night before she went to sleep.
I know, Miss Williams. But thank you. It's nice to hear it again.
Was very dismissive of that, but anyway, the actual correct way to handle this thing would have been to talk to the broker guy and say, listen, just go to him and ask if it would be okay to have these tests on his wife's body in the name of humanity and science and all that. And if he refuses, then you don't do it. And you just needed to ask the husband. Not exactly difficult. Because then we might have been able to have both. Intel on the weaponry as well as him getting his wife. But
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence.
Oh, it's this guy, right?
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
Hello there, Kenobi.
I've come to talk to you about your little problem.
Curious. What do you know about the consort and her relationship to me?
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Not true. Look at this.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
I like that you can be a complete asshole playing through this entire game. With the lowest one. Always be like, yeah, fuck off, deal with it, get your shit together.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions.
Most likely.
Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Apologetic. Do not listen to my Volus compatriot. It was a good thing you did, regardless of your intentions.
See, he understands that the intent doesn't matter, but the outcome. He gets it. Good guy.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind.
Hey, you seem nice as well, I like you.
I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Yeah, why does this guy not like us at all?
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Yeah, tell me.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Yeah, it seems like you're rather slow in your movements.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you,
Sincere
human.
farewell.
Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Dude, EarthClan? Why are you so mad at humans?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details.
Detail.
We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
See, but this is what I mentioned yesterday, that if you give people preferred treatment in a place like the Citadel, this will obviously bring some implications.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Maybe we have already.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the
Well,
humans.
waiting doesn't do anything if the method to get in is proving yourself. Right? And just sitting around waiting is not really proving yourself. You just want things to be handed to you. Bruh.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status.
You barter tribe members.
Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
I actually like these guys a lot, even though he's kind of match at us. But I find the character design of this clan to be quite interesting. They're obviously very funny. I like this. Very cool. Very well done. What is this? Oh, it's Shaira, the consort. Shaira. Open up. Presidium and then consort chambers. There you go. You just walk in there.
It was a long time ago, though. I barely remember. You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Is he? What you got to say? I like that you can just walk up to her because usually you need a appointment, right?
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Elcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
Of course.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see your skin, tough as the scales on any Turian, unyielding, a wall between you and everyone else, but it protects you, makes you strong. That strength is what kept you alive when everyone around you was dying. You alone survived. You will continue to survive. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
Damn. Okay, thank you.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Elcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What was the quote again? The pen is more mighty than the sword, or something like that. I forgot the exact quote, but you know what I mean.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
I thought there would be sex.
So long, Commander. I can offer
Alright.
you nothing more at this time.
Guess not. Alright, what other quests do we still have? Presidium. Nominal in the financial district. Financial district. The bank, huh? Alright. Yeah. Presidium, financial district. I completely forgot what our main mission is. Fine. Wait. Oh, there it is.
How can I be of assistance to you today, Earth Clan?
Did we do all this already?
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee,
I think we had
I
this
share my expertise.
dialogue before, right?
I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business
Yeah.
without drawing unwanted attention.
I should go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Commander.
Another relay. Whoever it is, they're somewhere on the Presidium.
My people used to have an embassy here, but after we created the Geth,
Oh.
we were no longer welcome.
Just dropping some important law just like that on a side dish.
Well, they've built themselves quite the lake. Wonder
Signal source.
if anyone ever drowned in it.
At least the signal is actually on the map. Quite helpful. Wait. Oh, it's here. I didn't even know you can go up here.
This is it. Let's see if we can find out where those stolen credits are being funneled.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Uh-oh.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a program or a VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Why?
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
How can you say that to this thing? You know it will turn on us.
I am not naive, human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
Interesting.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian
What a
prison.
nice AI, isn't it?
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
So basically it's an AI that was created and it just has been trying to get out of that place ever since, by all means necessary. Interesting. It's not actually sentient though. I don't believe that AI can ever be truly sentient. Well, at least not for the next 100 years, I don't think. Because it's just a pattern recognizer, just very fast at it these days. It gives the impression of having a conscience, if you'd like talk to ChatGPT or Grok or whatnot. But it's just using patterns of what humans would respond to best. That's what it does. Due to how humans interact with each other, because that's what it's been trained on. It doesn't actually truly have some sort of reasoning model, as they keep saying. I don't buy this for a second. Because usually you can easily trick the AI into any sort of direction you want it, if you ask your questions differently. So it doesn't really understand what you're asking it on a conscious level. It's just using the patterns to give the answer most probable to what you asked, in the way you asked it. So, meh. I mean, I use AI a lot. I like it, actually. It's very useful in many areas. But wasn't there, a woman in China, I think, yesterday, the first ever woman that married an AI. I mean, ChatGPT had a problem. Did you guys hear about this recently? I think a month ago or something. When they brought out ChatGPT 5, I believe. And people were furious because it was a lot less reaffirming of relationships. Like, it was a lot colder in how it interacted with you. Like before, when you would ask ChatGPT a question, it would be like a good friend talking to you. And people have actually developed relationships with these AIs, right? And then they removed this entirely. It was just coldly answering and was actually telling these people, I am not a person, you should not be in a relationship with me of any sort. And obviously there were women online that actually posted that the AI broke up with them. I actually felt bad for these people. Getting so lost in that must be painful. It must be truly painful.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Complete 5 missions with the Alliance Social Squad member. Okay. Override system. Oh. I see. Easy. Goodbye then. Lots of lonely people in the world. Yeah, I mean, as I said, I'm not really blaming these people because they're just seeking any sort of interaction. And I still blame social media for ruining that. As much as I enjoy social media because it gives me a job, literally, with streaming, right? YouTube, for that matter. Even X. I also stream on X, obviously. We talked about this before, right? On this channel, that social media as a whole, I think, still, at least so far, has been a net negative to society and humanity. Because it destroyed relationships, it destroys our mind, it destroys our intelligence actively. As I said in the beginning, if you doom scroll TikTok, it ruins your attention span and your intelligence. As I said, because this game has a level of speech that most people scrolling through TikTok all day, or your classic Fortnite gamers, they just can't even understand what is said when it's just regular English words, right? But it's on it's not even on such a high level, but it's just that people are on such a low level in what they understand, like a third grade level of English, that, and I do blame social media for that entirely. Because it's also readily available, right? You don't even have to do anything to be in contact with someone, even though you're not really. And it's just not healthy. Just not healthy at all. And that in turn does make many people very lonely. Most affected by it are actually men. It was a great interview with gaming psychiatrist, what's his name? Healthy Gamer, I think. And he talked about this extensively, why so many men are committing Sudoku these days. That was great. That was a great podcast.
The Elcor are a citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna. They are massive creatures, standing on 4 muscular legs for increased stability. Elcor moves slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Elcor's speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and sub-vocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the Elcor often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry.
I actually kind of like this.
Dakuna's high gravity impedes mountain formation. Most of the world consists of flat, open plains, which prehistoric Elcor wandered across in small family bands. Modern Elcor still prefer open sky, and can become restless and uncomfortable on long starship journeys.
I like that species a lot, though. I don't know why, but it's just kind of cool. even though they're pretty slow. But by the way, did you guys see? Oh, dude, I completely forgot about this. Did you guys see Half-Life 3 might actually be happening? You guys see that? Because Valve has announced a Steam machine, right? Basically a console on which you can play Steam games on your TV, right? But there was in the trailer, someone figured out there was the lambda symbol, right, from Half-Life. You know, the lambda symbol. It's the Greek alphabet, right? Lambda, and it's in the A in Half-Life. And there was also a soon TM. It said on the Steam box, and there was an H, and the rest was censored. So there's a bunch of hints towards Half-Life, and it had me thinking. The last time they brought out a VR device, right? They launched it together with Half-Life Alyx, which was this sort of prequel Half-Life game. Now they have this amazing machinery, which is Steam Machine, that also has a VR glass kind of thing. Wouldn't it be perfect to have a game like Half-Life 3 that comes out with a console to sort of push sales? Because there was also an interview like 3 years ago or something where Gaben said himself they actually made a mistake. They should have just shipped Half-Life 3. They could have just done it. And for some reason he decided not to do it at the time. But it's not that he didn't want to do it. They just literally didn't do it, and he couldn't even explain exactly why. So they're not afraid of doing it. They just never got around to do it for some reason. So it could actually be happening. And I think that would actually completely grind the world to a halt if that actually happens. It might be in about 5 days or something, because I think then they will actually reveal the price of the console. And more details on it, so they might actually reveal HL3. Or, and that could be the funny thing, Gaben would be the kind of guy that puts this lambda symbol and all these things in that trailer and then just not do anything else about it. He would be that kind of guy to troll. I believe it when they officially announce it, yeah. But the hopium, you know? We've been sitting on the cliffhanger for Half-Life 2 Episode 2 for so long. 24 years? It was 2001, right? When it came out, I believe. Ooh, if they release it next year, that would be 25 years, right? I mean, we gotta be honest with ourselves also. Half-Life 3, if they release it, it will never live up to the hype. It will be a great game, probably even an amazing game, but it will never live up to the hype because that's literally impossible. 25 years of everyone has been hyping up this game so much. It's a meme at this point that it won't come out. So if it eventually will come out, it just won't be what people think it is. I'm pretty sure. Anyway.
The Hanar are a citadel species known for excessive politeness.
Excessive politeness.
They speak with scrupulous precision and take offense at improper language. Hanar that expect to deal with other species take special courses to help them unlearn their tendency to take offense at improper speech.
Nice.
All Hanar have two names. The face name is known to the world. The soul name is kept for use among close friends and relations. Hanar never refer to themselves in the first person in conversation with someone they know on a face name basis. To do so is considered egotistical. So instead they refer to themselves as this one, or the impersonal it. Their homeworld, Kaje, has 90% ocean cover and orbits an energetic white star, resulting in a permanent blanket of cloud. Due to the presence of Prothean ruins on the world, many Hanar worship them, and Hanar myths often speak of an elder race that civilized them by teaching them language.
I see. These races are pretty cool in this game. I gotta say that. Yeah, I want to check journal. Unusual readings. Do the hydro system in the Argos row cluster. I don't know what that even means. Talking Eta cluster, no idea. Chadwick CSEC Academy. Where was this again? Solve the dispute. Okay, we want the Hanar to get his shit together. But I can't, literally can't do this. Man, it's this guy. Utah's sister. Yeah, this was in Caesar Academy. Okay, how do I get to this academy? Oh, there it literally says it. Right. Literally says it. I guess not. Sec? Is that it? Oh, it is. Mm.
Okay, Jaleel. Let me get the...
Jaleel.
Your business partner, Short. He's threatened you?
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. I think he's going to kill me.
And why do you think that?
I can't really get into the details. But Shorban will kill me if I leave here.
Detective Chelik, come into my office. I want to discuss this in private. No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
What?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were there to help her.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it, but since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always thinking ahead, Detective?
As part of the job. Now, are you gonna help me or not?
Pathetic. This is what you get when you are the insulter kind of guy, right? And this, I guess, I don't have enough thingies.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge? These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
I see.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
No. You tip Jax off and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
These guys have amazing voices. Like very deep. Like it. What do you say in the lower... I should actually listen more probably. What do you say in lower wards markets. Alright. Alright. Was it here then, I guess? It was.
I've heard some humans are angry at the Quarians after the attack on Eden Prime. After all, you created the Geth.
The Geth killed billions and forced us from our homeworld. Most Quarians believe we have paid properly for our mistake.
Hopefully, having you with us fighting Saren will change people's minds.
He's right though. I mean, they lost everything themselves, so not really a need to blame for them anymore. Right? Blame them for it. I don't know why I can't speak today. Sorry. It doesn't work. Oh yeah, he was down here. Okay. Jax. I can't even get there from here? Okay. Med clinic? No, no, no. Wait. Oh shit! I ran the wrong direction. Six mate. This reminds me a little bit of Freelancer. Remember this game? It was a great game. But actually, it might actually run on Linux or bosses. Because I never could get it to run properly on Windows at the time. Because it's too old. It might just work on Linux. I might test this again. I mean, it's a very short-lived game. But I remember, had a great multiplayer. It was pretty cool. Jax!
Hold it. That's close enough, Army.
Army?
You got my payment?
Do you have the X mods?
Show them the merchandise.
That looks right.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Yeah, I don't want to blow my cover though, so we just do as we were told.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
I hope that our Chelik guy gets the setup properly then. And this wasn't all in vain. We'll see. I could have... Because I think if I would have told him that he's arrested now, that would have actually blown everything. I think. Come on. Walk. Wards and then CSEC, right? There you go. I think we proceed with the main mission now, though. After this.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Huh. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it, and you've earned some payment for your work. As for Jenna, I'll make sure we get her out of Kor's den immediately.
Good.
Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
5 missions with the Quarian squad member. Ah, I see. Oh, if you do missions with each other race of your buddies, you get an achievement for this. Why can't I speak? What is going on? Trouble finding words. What the hell? Okay.
When I first arrived on the Citadel, I spent nearly 3 hours being questioned by the officers here before they would let me enter the wards.
I mean, you basically brought AI destruction into the world, so I can kind of understand why they would investigate you like this. I can understand. Miri the Phoenix, how's it going? Welcome! It's going great. We've just been doing a lot of side quests. We kind of want to proceed with the main missions now. I know what this is. Hydro system. Can I actually just fly out of the system? Whenever I feel like? Is this how this works? Biotic commune. Sensory system in the Hawking ET. I mean, reactive rounds. 4. Oh, I have all this stuff. I forgot. Ammo piercing rounds. That sounds good, isn't it? Heat sink. Rate of fire. That's pretty good. Especially on the sniper. With the lancer. Yeah. Good stuff. So yeah, can I just fly there? How does this work? Can I go to the docking bay? Let's try it, I guess. Because it sounds like this isn't in this system. Like on the Citadel, rather. That's what it sounds like.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia.
Ah.
A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
What's it called? The extranet, not the internet. There's our ship. Oh, I can go on. I didn't even know that. Yeah, that's cool.
Sorry, Commander. Nobody's allowed on the Normandy right now. Doing some routine maintenance. Sorry, Commander. Nobody's allowed on the Normandy right now. Doing some routine maintenance.
CSEC seems more like a military operation.
So I came here for nothing. Thank you.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members.
Really?
The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Okay, sure. Sure, mate. Alright. Main mission is then. Missions. Expose Saren. Return to tower. Alright. What's this?
Biotics, an artificial intelligence, is a self-aware computing system capable of learning and independent decision-making. Creation of a conscious AI requires adaptive code, a slow, expensive education, and a specialized quantum computer called a blue box. An AI cannot be transmitted across a communication channel or computer network. Without its blue box, an AI is no more than data files. Loading these files into a new blue box will create a new personality, as variations in the quantum hardware and runtime results create unpredictable variations. The Geth serve as a cautionary tale against the dangers of rogue AI, and in Citadel space, they are technically illegal. Advocacy groups argue, however, that an AI is a living, conscious entity, deserving the same rights as organics. They argue that continued use of the term artificial is institutionalized racism on the part of organic life. The term synthetic is considered the politically correct alternative.
I think calling it an intelligence itself is kind of stupid. Because you don't call organic life organic intelligence. Called life. If anything, you could call it synthetic life if it actually becomes life at some point. What drew you to pick up Mass Effect? Oh, like, okay. First of all, I'm a big fan of sci-fi epics in general and sci-fi games, especially with deep topics and sophisticated meaning. That's what this channel is about, actually. I always look into deeper meanings of games. and I actually wanted to play God of War Ragnarok because it also has great topics on free will, right? But it just didn't launch. I don't know, it crashed after launch. I haven't figured out yet why. So I went to the next game in order, which was Mass Effect. I wanted to play this for so long, like a trilogy rather. Yeah, I also want to play Horizon Zero Dawn, which I don't know if it's really that deep story-wise, but at least it looks fantastic. I'm also a visual fidelist, I should say. I like when games look really good. This is why I do all my VOD uploads now, since I have this beast behind me in 4K 60, because this is the absolute top high-end you can currently buy. After I sold my house, I had enough money to do that. And I want to do all my VODs in 4K. Streaming only is 1440p, sadly. I can't do more than that, at least on YouTube. Yeah, but that's something. But anyway, that's sort of what drew me to it. Just big sci-fi epics. I also want to play some Star Wars games. And generally, games with deep meaning. Story-driven games with deep meaning. That's what I'm about. So yeah, that's interesting because they have virtual intelligence, right?
Virtual intelligence is an advanced form of user interface software. VIs use a variety of methods to simulate natural conversation.
Can I make him shut up?
Including an artificial intelligence.
Okay. So what we have, what we call AI these days, when you go to ChatGPT or Grok, that's actually a VI, right? Because this has no consciousness, none of it at all whatsoever. An actual AI that has some sentient consciousness, as he said here, doesn't exist yet. And it might just never. Right? It might just never exist at all.
Biotic, an artificial intelligence, is a self-aware computing system capable of learning and independent decision-making. Creation of a conscious AI requires adaptive code, a slow, expensive education,
down here.
And a specialized quantum...
Not about the institutionalized racism towards AI by calling them AI, but that they might have the same rights as organic living beings. And at some point, I could see that happen. If truly AI becomes sentient to that extent, and it can be. I've read about this because to go further with your question, I love Chef's story. I'm excited to watch you play through. Nice. Thank you for being here. I welcome everyone who is with me on that journey on experiencing these games and the deep topics. But it's also part of it because I've been studying the subconscious mind and the higher beings and general space and consciousness for so long. And like you can't see it, but I have a big shelf full of books about this topic. And because there was in the Dolores Cannon teachings, especially in her books about the convoluted universe, there was this one species that had created some sort of robots, and they learned how to create consciousness, right? They had figured it out. And they, with crystals, they put these consciousnesses in crystals to store that energy, and then put them in these robots. But they didn't know that they are actually sentient to the extent. They were just thinking it's just like a robot that just knows how to do things. But there was actually a soul in there. And that soul then reported back at some point that it was confined into that robot, could not do what it wanted, had no free will. Basically just had to do chores, right? And it was a very dreadful experience for that soul. And so that I found to be very interesting. But I think we're very far away from this, if anything. So as I said, our current, what we consider AI, is at best a VI, a virtual intelligence. And I wouldn't even call it, I actually don't like the term AI at all. If anything, I would like what they said, they call it synthetic, but I wouldn't even call it synthetic intelligence, I would call it synthetic life. Because it's an imitation of life as it is. But it's not real life, basically. Anyway, so because you said this, about Shep's story, so far I didn't really get much about him, other than he's a hero because of what happened on Nakus, right? And he seems to have some sort of strong powers within him. I don't know if they are just like because he just has strong will, or if there's more to it, some sort of spiritual power. But he seems to be a fancy guy. I mean, he has a strong jawline. I mean, give him that. Looks very good, this guy. Anyway, we needed to get to tower for the third time. For some reason I keep missing it. Presidium, I think we got it right. Yeah.
Reports are circulating that Alliance Ambassador Udina has accused a Spectre of orchestrating the attack on Eden Prime.
Yep.
Udina reportedly based his accusation upon eyewitness accounts of the scene, but lacked the evidence to demand further investigation.
Wait, how did
When
that get
asked
to
to
the
comment,
news?
a council spokesperson would only state that the investigation of the attacks upon Eden Prime was currently ongoing.
News, huh? Tian, welcome back! Hey man, just wanted to drop in and say hi, and I hope you have fun. I'm busy studying for biology. I hope you have fun studying for biology. I mean, studying biology is also another term for sex, right? So I hope it's that. But if it isn't, then at least have fun with whatever you're doing. What makes a person a person? That's obviously a deep topic. I would say, what depends on how you define person. But I would say a person is someone who has an understanding of, like, self-awareness, I would say it is. Which many people are lacking, by the way, these days. But if you are self-aware of your existence in the place you are currently are, and you understand the environments around you and the interactions with other beings, be it artificial or not, I think that makes you a person. And that means you have a soul. Because, you know, the reality is this. Every one of us has a soul, right? You are not your body. You are just driving this flesh vehicle on Earth. You have to think of it like a mech. You remember the old games, the Mech Warrior games, right, from Microsoft? When they were sitting in these huge armed mechs to shoot other people, and you were basically just a pilot, like a Gundam, right? And the pilot in these, that is your soul. That is your actual divine spark. This is your personality. This is who you truly are. And you're just controlling this body. Now, it is very immersive, so it seems like you are your body, but you're not. Because if your body dies, your soul does not. Your soul is eternal. It just goes out of your body, and then you do something somewhere else, or you go into the next life. It doesn't really matter. And I can confirm that this is the truth because I had out-of-body experience a bunch of years ago, actually about 10 years already at this point. And this is where I realized that I'm just controlling this flesh vehicle. That's what it is. And I'm not my body. This is just what I'm currently using in this lifetime. It still makes it sacred because this is what carries my consciousness around in this world. But for example, this completely takes away any fear of death for me. It doesn't matter. It might, of course, still be painful if, for example, I get, I don't know, tortured or whatnot. But, or like, I'm in pain when I'm dying. But once this is over, it doesn't matter because my soul just keeps on living. It is eternal. Deep shit. You could say that. You know we are about the deep shit on this channel. Sometimes a little bit too deep. But is there anything too deep? That's what she said. Or he said, I guess. Anyway. That's up here. I like to talk about these topics. Because I find this all to be very interesting. And I'm not like here out preaching, trying this is the correct way to do things. I always like all these other perspectives on things. But that's sort of what I have experienced and what I have learned from studying that for 10 years at this point. It's over 10 years already.